Hi, it's Data Cat. Welcome back to my channel. So, last December 2020, I did a video on Instagram guides, which is one of the latest functionalities on the Instagram social media platform. I did not get a chance to finish that video and or publish it. So I am picking up where I left off. And so I want to invite you to take a look at that video, and then I'm going to see you on the other side of the break. So, if you are new to this channel, you know that it's a recently branded Pinterest marketing channel. However, I try to use this platform to also elevate and provide tips, tricks, hacks on other social media platforms. And I am a big believer in the importance of being an early adopter. If you're not new to this channel and you've seen my videos before, you know in the video about how I got elevated in Pinterest. And when I first joined Pinterest, it has to do with the fact that I was one of the first users of Pinterest. And then similarly, when I got a verified check mark on YouTube, it's from being an early adopter in Google+. And then finally, when I got early access, so it's not just about joining new platforms, but then also when the platforms that are existing have new features and you use it and take advantage of it, you get the benefit of any sort of viral lift or push. For instance, you know that when Pinterest unrolled its Pinterest stories to the US and I got early access early in this year, the fact that I used it meant that when other people's channels were going down, mine was going up because I was using a feature that Pinterest algorithm favored, and it elevated my account. Okay, so today I'm talking to you about a new feature. It's in Instagram, the Instagram guides. So two other YouTubers, it's Molly and Katie Steckley, already did pretty comprehensive reviews on ways that you can use Instagram guides. And then Modern Millie, she did an actual great walkthrough. So I don't think I necessarily need to do a walkthrough for you. I recommend you go to her channel. I'll put a link down below and get a walkthrough on how to do it. So I am just sharing ideas that I've gotten from Katie and others on how to do an Instagram guide. And it was really quick between yesterday and today. I think I did 4 or 5. So I'm just going to just show you the different ones that I did and the benefits of the guides. Okay, let's take a look at the guides that I've done with my account. I've done 4. So the different types, you can do product roundups. So here's one. I put 8 products. There's a dress. If I wanted to, I could put description of the dress in there. So I just pull that up. Here's a crossbody stripe. Oh, it was removed by Coach. Oh well. Bulgari, a cologne, a 5-minute journal. So these are the products that I like. So these are roundups of my favorite products. I'm not affiliated with any of these, but there's just a product blogger's wish list of roundup. And then the second type is like the travel guide. So here's a travel guide. So what I did is, since we can't travel, I just posted photos from the places. It says, while we cannot go anywhere, we cannot travel anywhere because of the pandemic and travel restrictions, we can reminisce. So here's a roundup of places I've traveled to. So here, if I wanted to, I can put longer form content here. I can expand on this. Here's from SeaWorld, Vegas. I drove to somewhere in the desert somewhere, Virginia Beach, Washington, D.C. So, yeah. It's Jersey, Islands, Marcus Beach. So you can do a travel guide, and that is long form content. Another form of guide I did, I also did, you can do roundup of your favorite posts. So here I just did a roundup of my favorite digital marketers. So you can take their own posts. So I just took this straight from her. So Instagram, Gen Z, YouTube, Productivity Queen, YouTube Master, Pinterest Marketing Boss. So I just, here are the folks here. These are folks who I like. And just round up with their folks. And then finally, that was the last one's a Pinterest. And then here's just food porn. So just pictures. And these, burgers, really, I should call this one burgers. And the thing about it is, like I mentioned, you can rearrange these, you can add more, whereas Instagram is usually like a static thing where you can't rearrange it, but you can rearrange it. So those are my 4 guides, and I just have some words from my own posts, from my posts in the past. That's it.
I didn't get to also get a chance to say the 3 reasons why you should consider using Instagram guides. Reason number 1, that like a lot of social media platforms like Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, that when they unveil and reveal a new sort of tool, that those of you who actually are one of the early adopters to it and use it are more likely to get pushed up in the feed. So if you're like me, I'm trying to grow my channel to 10,000. That is one opportunity to get a boost by using the Instagram guides, possibly. You just never know. So that's one thing. The second reason why you want to consider using Instagram guide, because it allows you to show another part of your personality. Right now on Instagram, the only place you have is your feed. But if you have a food channel, if you have a channel dedicated to fashion or to travel or to something that's specific in your niche, your followers may not be too keen for you to deviate a little bit on it. And so the only place you get to show off your personality is in your stories, which is fleeting. But the Instagram guides last a long time. So use Instagram guides to show off your likes, your travels, your adventures, your food choices, your faves, whatever you want to do, and put it in Instagram guides. The third reason why you might want to consider using Instagram guides is living, moving, breathing sort of entity, and that you can change it. Unlike the Instagram feed, perhaps if you do a slideshow, for example, you cannot rearrange a slideshow after you hit post. You just have to delete it and start all over again. But in Instagram guides, you can rearrange the order, you can add more content, and to the extent that Instagram does decide to do more long form written content that is rumored to be, Instagram guides is going to be the tool to get it. You would have already had dipped your toes in that Instagram water, and you already know how to do it, and you can just keep on going and keep growing with that platform. So I hope that's helpful for you. I'd like to highlight one of my recent commenters for the J Squad, and if you would like me to highlight one of your comments on a future video, I'd like to invite you to comment below. And also, if you are new here and you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? It's free. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because that way Instagram will let you know, YouTube will let you know whenever I post a new video. And I think that's all I have for you today. I am going to be doing more Pinterest 101 videos, I promise. Stay tuned for them. In the meantime, I'll see you next time. Hit my outro music. Ba-da, ba-da, bum, bum.